Hey there, welcome to the garage. If you remember, a few weeks back, I built new trailer ramps for my trailer, long 6-foot ramps. They're fairly heavy. I could just make them detachable and load and unload them or whatever. But what I want to do is figure out a way to put them on a hinge and where they're fold up ramps, but I also want to make them detachable so I can remove them if I need to. So that's what I'm going to work on today, this weekend. Hopefully, hopefully I'll get that done. Let's see. I'll show you what I'm working with, and then I'm going to come up with what I think is going to be a good design. So these are the ramps. Very kind of proud of the work I did on these guys. 3-inch channel. If you didn't see that video, 3-inch channel and then 2-inch angle iron, and got those spaced out. What was it? Every 8¼ inches or something like that. I got 9 cross pieces along there. They're 6 feet long. I left room at this end. This is the top, or the trailer attachment end. I left room at this end where I think I can kind of create my hinge there. I have 2 options. So one is to take a piece of, this is 2-inch tube, quarter wall, so it's 1.5 inches internal. These steel rods are 1 3/8 inches, so they fit in there just right. One option is to kind of cut this out on both sides so that then this tube will be welded straight into the ramp itself. I can do that, or I can create some brackets and plates with a hole in them and weld those to the ramps and then weld this guy to the end like that. I think what I want to do, what I really want is this to be attached that way. But I'm going to take it out and kind of stick it on the trailer and eyeball this and see what that's going to look like. Kind of rigged my jack stands to hold these more or less where I want them. As I'm looking at this, if I've got this guy attached there in the middle of this, I think I'm going to need to make sure I come, maybe I don't go all the way in, maybe I just do like half. I think that'll work. I think that will work, because I need them to be able to fold up without hitting. First thing I have to do, this, here, you stay right there, or right there, that's fine. First thing I have to do, this trailer, when it had 2 feet extended on it, and anyway, there's been some hacking and cutting on it, that's fine. This is all mangled and garbled. I think there was a piece of channel here or something. Anyway, I need to, underneath that is a nice piece of 1/4 inch steel that goes all the way across. I just need to cut this off and get it out of the way so I've got something nice and clean to weld onto. There we go. I feel a little better about that. Where I'm going to weld, I'll go ahead and completely clean the paint off, but at least I got it down to a nice smooth 1/4 inch piece of steel that I can mount my brackets to. So. This thing is leaning that way. I know that. That's fine. I just want to make sure I'm level between here and here. I hold it out straight, that's 87.8. Assuming I get this guy straight, 87.9. Close enough. So this is the basic idea. Got my horribly welded 2-inch tube going through, and then I've got this 1 3/8 solid bar. Right now, obviously got it right now resting on jack stands, but it's going to have to come up a little higher. That's too low. Not much too low though, but this will give me an idea of where I want to put my brackets. And so I think I'm going to put a bracket out here that this will slide through. I'm going to put another one in there that one will slide through, and then in the middle I'm going to put what I'm calling a half bracket that will give me middle support, but it's going to be cut for the 2-inch tube, so that if I do need to remove the ramps, then it'll rest on that, and I can pull this bar out and it'll just be resting. I don't have to hold it while I'm putting the bar in and out. That's my idea. I don't know if it's going to work, but that's what I'm trying to do. So how do I want to make this bracket? So I've got some 4-inch wide. This is just template. I could do this easier. So really these don't need to come out more than to about here. 4 by 3.5. These things are not cutting straight, and it's not because of the saw, it's because I can't get my fence, this back fence, adjusted the way I really need it. There we go. So those are actually going to go like that. Perfect. Perfect by my standards. overkill, but I'll see if I can do this without setting my trailer on fire. Might be all right. Which way is the long way? This way. So in theory, I should be able to slide that guy out. That bracket will hold it, even with just the tack, so that's cool. Move that guy back. Not exactly straight, but straight enough. Okay, I bypassed a whole lot of tedium that you guys weren't interested in seeing. Here's what's going on. So I'm gonna make the prop up pieces. I got these pieces of scrap metal here. Cut some holes in the end of those. They're gonna mount on the trailer and then on the ramp. But what I'm gonna do, and then I got an old basketball goal, anyway, pull this. This was an axle. It was a portable thing. I'm going to cut this guy up. I'm kind of piecing this together. Cut these little pieces. I'm going to weld these guys on here and then weld those on the trailer rather than trying to just weld this rod straight to the trailer. I think that's going to work better. I think. We'll see. So there we go. Sketchy welding aside, these are exactly what I was hoping for. I've still got a little stuff I got to finish up here, so I need to put some kind of keepers on the end of these steel rods to get them to stay. And obviously I need to paint it. I need these keeper bars on the side. I got to clean those up and get them painted. I need to angle the bottom of that a little bit, and I'm going to need to put some down braces attach some down braces to them. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. So if you like this kind of content, if this was fun, if you like non-AI generated videos, just a guy in his garage doing stuff, go ahead and subscribe. Hang out, see what we got going on next. I'll be finishing up the rest of these ramps, and then we have some other projects. We is me, like I'm a one-man show. But there you go. You guys have a great day. See ya. I really got to get those keepers put on here. Oh, that's about to fall. They're not too heavy. Doing a video. Say hi.